Alright, let's dive into crafting an engaging 10-minute YouTube script about Venus conjunct Pluto. This script will be perfectly tailored for text-to-speech, ensuring a smooth and captivating listening experience. Have you ever felt an undeniable pull towards someone, a connection that seemed to bypass logic and delve straight into the depths of your soul? Have you found yourself utterly transformed by a relationship, experiencing both the highest highs and the lowest lows? If so, you might be experiencing the magic, and sometimes the challenges, of Venus conjunct Pluto in Synastry. This is a powerful astrological aspect that signifies a harmonious, transformative connection, promising deep emotional growth and the potential for an unbreakable bond. Now, let's explore this fascinating dynamic in detail. Venus conjunct Pluto is like a gentle flow of energy, a current that draws two souls together. It's about mutual support and understanding, where each person encourages the other's vulnerability and self-discovery. Think of it as a cosmic dance where Venus, representing love, beauty, and values, softens Pluto's intense, transformative nature. The Venus person is often irresistibly drawn to the Pluto person, feeling an almost magnetic pull, a deep, instinctive attraction. This is not just about physical appearance, it's about something far more profound, a sense of destiny. The Pluto person, in turn, offers a sense of security, a safe harbor in a chaotic world. They provide the grounding that the Venus person needs, allowing them to feel seen and truly loved. This is a relationship that can really change you. Imagine a sculptor working with clay. Pluto is the hand that reshapes, and Venus is the aesthetic that the sculpture strives for. The Venus person often sees the Pluto person as a source of wisdom and healing, someone who can help them confront their deepest fears and shadows. It's about mutual acceptance, a profound understanding that transcends superficiality. This deep connection can lead to a major increase in self-confidence for both partners, which can be one of the greatest strengths of this connection. What if I told you there's a catch? But wait, there's a catch. This dynamic can also bring challenges. One of the most compelling aspects of Venus conjunct Pluto is the undeniable sexual and emotional chemistry. It's a passionate connection that can be both exhilarating and overwhelming. Shared quest for truth is a key element, a desire to uncover the hidden aspects of life and to understand the depths of the human experience. Now here's where it gets interesting. There can be addictive tendencies, where the relationship becomes a priority over individual needs, sometimes leading to codependency. Picture this: you constantly check your phone, waiting for a text, and your mood swings wildly depending on their response. Have you ever experienced this? This is a prime example of prioritizing the relationship over personal growth. Unresolved karmic patterns can also surface, bringing up old wounds and unresolved issues from past lives or past relationships. Jealousy and possession are common pitfalls. For example, if one partner feels insecure, they might start to question the other's friendships or time spent apart. This possessiveness stems from a deep-seated fear of abandonment, not necessarily from a lack of love. There are also financial power dynamics that might cause conflicts in this relationship. Let's say one person earns significantly more than the other. This dynamic needs extra care and communication. A key aspect that is often overlooked is that the manifestation of Venus conjunct Pluto may differ in heterosexual versus homosexual relationships due to societal norms and the expectations of a relationship. This could potentially also be seen in transgender relationships. Also, keep in mind that the manifestation of this aspect differs based on self-awareness and spiritual development. Consider the couple who openly communicates about their needs and actively sets boundaries, versus the couple who allows unspoken expectations to fester. The difference is huge. Setting boundaries is crucial. Let's dig into some examples. Suppose you're the Venus person. You may feel intensely drawn to the Pluto person. They might make you feel more alive than you ever have before. You might feel a deep need to merge with them, to become one. The Pluto person, on the other hand, might find themselves fascinated by your vulnerability, drawn to your ability to love so openly. They may experience an impulse to test your limits, to see how far they can push you, but this would only be possible without healthy communication. Let me be real though, without establishing healthy communication in the start, the Pluto person will need to cultivate trust, and you both will have to keep open communication. Imagine a scenario where jealousy arises. This can happen when unhealed wounds resurface. The Pluto person may become suspicious of a partner's friends or activities, stemming from their own insecurities. Jealousy often stems from unhealed wounds, a lack of self-worth, or past betrayals. If you're in this type of relationship, and you find yourself in a heated argument, the Pluto person needs to actively cool down when angry, as this is an important way to combat the intensity that they are prone to. Remember, this aspect isn't inherently negative, it simply highlights areas that need attention. But, this can all be missed, if there is an unawareness of toxic patterns. Let's assume someone says, "I don't want you talking to your coworkers anymore. They're a bad influence," and this is a mind game that is designed to control. Now, let's say someone replies, "I understand your concern, but I value my friendships and I'm committed to maintaining healthy boundaries, while respecting your feelings." This is how assertive communication works. A perfect example of this in action would be two anonymous users posting on the same astrology forum. First, "I swear, my Venus conjunct Pluto relationship is the most intense thing I've ever experienced. It's like we're constantly in a tug-of-war between love and obsession." And the second user posts, "Totally. It's all-consuming, and I can't imagine life without my partner, but sometimes I feel like I'm losing myself in the process." The key takeaway? Understanding attachment styles can be incredibly helpful. Knowing if you lean towards anxious, avoidant, or secure attachment can give you some insight into how you will interact in a relationship. Also, and this is really important, remember that a smaller orb size, the degree of separation between Venus and Pluto in the birth charts, indicates a stronger influence. This means the closer these planets are to being exactly conjunct, the more intense the impact. Forgetting natal chart influences leads to misinterpretation. You might misattribute issues to the synastry aspect when they actually stem from individual chart placements. As an example, someone with a strongly placed Mars in their chart may have to consciously focus on avoiding combative communication styles. So, are you feeling ready to embark on this journey of transformation? Have you experienced this astrological influence in your own life? If so, let me know in the comments below. What are your experiences with Venus conjunct Pluto? Are you finding the information helpful? Now, if you've enjoyed this deep dive into the Venus conjunct Pluto dynamic, there's so much more to explore. We're talking about other astrological pairings, planetary aspects, and relationship dynamics. But, if you're enjoying the journey, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We drop new videos every week, giving you the tools to understand the universe. And since we are talking about Venus conjunct Pluto, a connection that brings out your most intimate desires, it might be worth looking into other astrological insights to further build your self-awareness to transform your life. And you can always count on us to provide deep dives and complex subject matter that you can't find anywhere else. We really appreciate you stopping by, and we look forward to seeing you next time.